Hey there, it's Michael Devillano. It's February the 4th, 2020. Can't believe that January is already done. And I've been putting this off for a little while. I don't know why. So I just figured I'm going to do this and announce it, which is I'm doing this new event. So if you are a founder of a startup or a founder of an early stage company or a business, I'm going to start doing a monthly event called Founders Pack. And this is based upon this idea that I've had for a while around the concept of a Japanese Keiretsu, which is a conglomerate of cooperative companies. So the idea behind Founders Pack is that this is not just another networking or a social event, but it's an opportunity to meet other like-minded founders around a few key concepts and taking that Japanese business structure of a Keiretsu and modernizing it. And the idea really is that this is an event you can show up to. Yes, you'll meet other founders, but specifically what I want people to do and what I want to be able to do is find founders that meet certain characteristics that are potentially allies or alliances for you. So it's a little bit more purposeful. The idea is not to just show up and party, but really meet people socially, see who you jive with, but then also look for commonality in a few areas. The idea really came to me after thinking about this Japanese business structure. And I've been really thinking about writing a couple books or one book. And if you've ever written a book, you know it's not the most amazing experience until it's done. So I've been kind of resisting. But I think it's really going to be important to have this structure where, heading into the 2020s, there's some sort of robust corporate structure that's not the typical one where everything's based on self-reliance. And I think it's important that you have a business that you run, but that you also have formal alliances and allies that do things that maybe you don't do well. You have a way to bounce things off of people that you trust, and you can be vulnerable. And then you share four resources that I think are really critical to any business today. Those four resources are data, relationships, technology, and then talent. And if you're a smaller company on the upcome, or you're trying to start out, there's obviously different phases, but all during those phases, those four things are critical to your success. So the idea behind Founders Pack is, yes, it's an awesome event. It's going to be kinetic. It's going to be fun. It gives people the opportunity to show up, make a 1-minute pitch of, here's the problem that I saw in the world. Here's how I solve it. This is what I need. And the need part opens the door, hopefully, to conversations then with other founders that, it's like, yeah, well, I do that thing, or I have an idea around that thing, or this is how I dealt with that thing. And then you can have long-term potential, formal allies or alliances. So if you're interested in this idea where, it's more than just networking, it's more than passing leads at some B&I thing, it's really around long-term formal alliances and allies. That's the concept behind Founders Pack. So my goal is to do one event a month in different areas. My plan is February 25th to do the first event. I'll announce the actual venue, but that one will be in Orange County. And then a month later, on the last Wednesday of the month, my plan is to do another event in the Santa Monica area. So I'll announce that event. If you have questions, post them below or message me directly. Or, if this is interesting to you, then thumb it up and say, yeah, this is cool. I'm interested in more, just so I can get an idea of who's interested in this. I'm going to kind of continue to roll out this idea over the next couple of days, and then tomorrow, I'll talk specifically about what are Keiretsu and what are the characteristics, and then how I think you can modernize it to form your own pack of cooperative allies and alliances. All right, there you go. I did it. I got off my butt and I announced it. So the first event, February 25th. Watch for the registration. It'll be in Orange County, and I look forward to seeing people in person.